Hello, Romano. This is Private Nibbles of the SRM Battery Forces. We have taken your wife, Pecorina, and will kill her? If you do not meet our request, yo! I'm just a lowly worker at a hospital. There's no need to kidnap my family. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Miss Squeaker's Home for the Sick. I'm your host, the Birdman known as Falcon. Our facility has been overrun by the military at this point, so now nurse is apparently gone. We answer to Officer Bismarck. So let's see, this is probably what you saw at the end of the last video, but for those who probably missed it, I suggest you go back and watch it, but let's check this out over here. Romano Sniffington, if you haven't noticed by now, this hospital is now under the control of the Beshkastine Empire. Likewise, you are too. I'm Officer Bismarck, the one who will be running this hospital from now on. I'm not sure how all the other head nurses have treated you in the past, but that changes now. You do exactly as I tell you, the way I tell you to do it. Are we clear? I should also mention that you will continue to use the identity stamper. The Empire has gifted us a terminal and access to their database with information on all mice affiliated with the SRM. You are to stamp any Cur mice between the ages of 21 and 32. Cur, 21 and 32, got it. Here, in case you forget, now you have no reason to screw up. Thank you. I'll put that right over there. Do not disappoint me, Sniffington. I'll try not to, sir. Cur, 33, he's above the age, so small cuts, missing arm. I guess we'll give him a little bit of LC action, but otherwise he should be fine. And apologies if I'm a bit more quiet for this run, but now things are getting a bit more hairy, so I gotta pay more attention. Conscious, mild facial burn. Should that be a no? I think it's an LC, but we'll see. Rod embedded in eye, morgue, because he's unresponsive. That was a good one over there, I guess. Okay, good. Sometimes, you know, it can be a little bit tricky what you're supposed to accept. He's Besh, 36, unresponsive, he's dead. See, these are the easy ones right here. If you gave me all unresponsives, we're good. 20 years old, he's 1 year below the needed, so he's fine. We'll give him a little bit of LC action because of that gunshot. There you go. Unresponsive. There you take, I guess you gotta bring it back first and then put it away. Unconscious, rod embedded in eye. Yeah, let's give him a little bit of EC action on that one. Alert, broken arm, he's 20, he's 31, he falls within that needed thing. So identity, check him out first. Alert, 35, he's way above it. Incorrect. What do you mean incorrect placement? 31. You said 32. Okay. Well, he's got a broken arm, we can't do much about that at this point. Incorrect placement? But you said identity, I marked identity. He was 31, you said 32. Unresponsive. I'm a little bit confused about that one, but okay, let's just go forward. 31, you see that falls within that broken arm. So should I, like, mark a stamp or... I mean, aren't we supposed to identify him first? Like, give him treatment and identify? I guess you gotta give him treatment and identify. Okay, let's try this out. No and identity? Conscious, broken snout, gunshot to the leg. Incorrect placement. But he's 31, it falls within... Okay, look, dog.
21 and 32. Cur, 21 and 32, got it.
You're free to go. I don't know, they keep telling me incorrect placement. It says between 21 and 32 is 31. Is that Cur, right? Gunshot to the snout, broken... Let's go LC action. I'm not crazy, am I? Please correct me if I'm crazy. Incorrect placement? Gunshot to the snout. Oh, the gunshot to the snout. I read that incorrectly. It's on me. That one I will definitely take blame for. Conscious. He's 24 years old. Normally I would give this guy because everything's got EC, but we also have to identity him? Maybe I should mark the identity by the race? Is that the thing? No connections. Okay, so that means EC. Why did it come back? I guess you're supposed to mark it by the race? Shrapnel in face and unconscious. That seems... Oh, but he's LC. Identity, please? I mean, he's not LC, but he's Cur. I'm telling you, I'm a little bit confused about this, but okay. Unresponsive, morgue it up. You know what? Take him to the morgue, whatever. Maybe he's connected, I don't care. Just get him away from me. Mild facial burns, conscious. Incorrect place. You are just busting my balls so badly now. Gunshot to the snout, unconscious. Cur, 37, EC. Take that one away. Shrapnel in the face, conscious. You won't identify him, though. He's Cur, he's 22, right? That says 22. Alert, broken... I hate you so much right now. Alert, broken arm. He's 21. He falls within the... Look, identity. Identity. Please, check him out first. Unresponsive. Morgue. Died in waiting room. Incorrect place. I'm confused right now. 21 Cur. Take him away. Died in a waiting... Well, I don't know what to tell you. You keep dropping these things back to me. Okay, look. LC. Missing ear, gunshot to the leg. LC. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been a long day. I might have, indulged in a little bit of, gentleman drinks here. But I swear to God, I was reading that correctly. Right? 21 to 32, Kerr. Identify. I identified, right? So, how does it work? Do you identify it first, you send it, and then it comes back? If there's no connection, you give them the proper treatment. If there's a connection, you mark morgue, correct? Or am I just crazy here? Okay, let's continue for now. I'm a little bit confused about this, I ain't gonna lie. Alrighty, Sonny boy, let's talk to my Sonny. That's not actually reading a book now. Origins of the Mice of the Everstrong. Let's read that. A brief summary in the history and origins of the Kerr mice. In a long time ago, while the great gods still walked among us in the Everstrong, the Kerr mice confided in the walls, or to the walls. It was there we originated, where we meddled since the near beginning of time and would until the end of time. That is until the gods disappeared one day, marking the beginnings of our calendar. Our kind, the Kier, made haste to begin exploring this new mysterious land. Stop doing that. In the year of 3A, I think that's a G, AGAC? I don't know. Kerstonk was founded, the beginning of our conquest of the Everstrong. Strong. Very strong. In the year of 23A, C or G, the University of Literature was completed in Kerstonk, later renamed to Capital University. From there, we began studying the great tomes of the gods. We studied their language, their art, their science, all of it. We are the very reason for modern society, if not our passion to learn. Our aspirations to be like gods, we'd all still be rotting away in the walls. It is this very drive for knowledge and the glory of the SRM that allowed our kind to conquer the whole of Everstrong. A brief summary of the history and origins of the Besh mice. While the gods still roamed the Everstrong, the Besh mice lived in the Derluskestin. The Derluskestin is a dark, hostile, and mysterious cave located underneath the Everstrong. The term cave does this land no justice. No mouse was ever successfully mapped. Some say it could very well be the size of Everstrong, even bigger, mate. The land is full of mushrooms and creatures. I'm gonna just wait until you're done, because that confuses me so much when you zoom in and out. The land is full of mushrooms and creatures one could only dream up in nightmares, so when the gods disappeared, it's easy to see why the Besh wanted to leave. You do your thing, I'll read until you're done. In the year of 7, whatever that is, they founded Beshkas, which marks the end of their journey from Derluskestin to Everstrong. A brief summary of the history and origins of the Jeku mice. We haven't heard about the Jeku mice just yet. Okay. The Jeku came from the land surrounding the Everstrong, the Greater Strong. The Greater Strong is an expansive land of great green forests, bountiful food, and unforgiving weather. To this day, the Jeku of the Greater Strong remain an isolated kind, sticking to traditional tribal ways. One could compare them to the Besh or Kier before colonizing the Everstrong. Some Jeku, while very rare, have chosen to adopt a modern life coming into the Everstrong and joining our cities. It's estimated that the Jeku population of the Everstrong does not exceed 5%, so they're very, very small, very minimal variety. Okay, so we've read that, that's a lot of information, which is good. We did need some background to everything hell going on over here. I guess I can't talk to my son. I was hoping we could. That's my picture. A message has been left on the SMU. Just go for it. Hello, Romano. This is Private Nibbles of the SRM Battery Forces. We have taken your wife, Pecorina, and will kill her if you do not meet our request. Yo! I'm just a lowly worker at a hospital. There's no need to kidnap my family. Commander Nebolsi of the Beshkanstein Army is planned to have a checkup at the Squeaker's hospital tomorrow. You want me to get him killed too, don't you? We have left you a gun in your cabinets? You will shoot Commander Nebolsi or your wife dies. If our requests are met, we promise you that your family will be taken care of. But I'm dead, right? I mean, if I shoot this dude in the hospital, I'm not getting away. Oh yeah, guys, don't mind me. I shot this guy. I'm gonna walk out the door if you don't mind. End of my shift. I think it's like a sacrifice portion now. Kill him. Save my family. I die. Don't kill him, my wife dies, but we probably continue. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to do it. Glory to the SRM. Yeah, glory to the SRM. Son, I wish we could have talked at some point. I hope you grow up to be a good, strong man. Or a strong mouse, anyway. We have a priority now, too. Oh, please, still more clickers. The identity one alone is confusing enough because it says between 21 and 32 and you're still not doing it. Alright. Hello, Sniffington. Commander Nobolsi is coming in today for a checkup. Clean up your desk and make sure it stays that way. And in case you haven't noticed, you have a new stamp. The priority stamper. It's used to notify the doctors that the mouse is important so that they operate on them first. On its own, the stamp does nothing. You need to use it with the LC or EC stamper depending on what care they need. Ah. So we could kick somebody up to the top of the list for LC or EC, huh? For example, let's say an important mouse requires emergency care. You are to stamp them with the priority stamper and the EC stamper. Does the order matter? Okay. Every day I'll give you a list of mice who will require the priority stamper. Here. I'm not going to explain myself twice, so take this. Uh-huh. So where's the list of the important dudes, though? Do it right. Do it now. Alert, missing ear 36. He's fine. I mean, we can't do much about your ear, buddy. So I still gotta do the identity more than likely, though, right? Unresponsive? Okay, see, we're starting off easy here. That's good. I have to imagine we have to do this, and we also have to still do the identity thing more than likely. So 21 and 32. Alrighty. I'll see if it still works. I don't know. It was kind of really fishy the first time around. Have you forgotten about me? Nobody needs care right now? What about this gun? Hello? Are you telling me that in the middle of war and all these bombs going off, there's no injuries? I mean, I find it hard to believe. Excuse me? Hello? Hi? Hello? I mean, I'll go out for a cup of coffee if you're not going to show up anymore. Have you frozen on me, game? Is this like a glitch? Alrighty, boys, so we're back. Skip through everything. Alright, let's see if this time it goes fine. Alert, missing ear. Null it up. It is kind of weird, though. Do you think we have a bug? Because he said about the list of important people. I got no list either, so how am I supposed to know? Mild facial burns. Alrighty, so considering the atmosphere, the entire environment, and setting of the game, let's just say that at least I'm enjoying a very good stole here next to this entire situation. They mentioned the gun. I got no gun here. What have we done? Is there still hope? What if this is supposed to happen? No. They wouldn't talk about priority. I am so confused. And I don't think it's because, you know, I've been indulging in the gentleman drinks here. Because I'm still perfectly fine. I'll probably feel it once I get up. Right now I'm still sitting down, so everything's good. Everything's nice and cozy, you know? Everything's pretty gushy right now. But once I stand up, I know I'll feel it. This is confusing, but you know what? It's still running, so hey, let's just go with it. Maybe it's... I don't know what to tell you. An exciting day, my friend. Commander Nobolsi is here for a checkup. If this is supposed to happen... I gotta tell you gotta do a better job of explaining it to the player. Because, like, honestly, anybody else, I waited only because of the sake of the video. But if I was playing this for my own time, I would have, like, you know, just quit out and be like, well, I think my game is bugged. I just waited because, you know, for you guys. If that's supposed to happen, then, you know, I would make it a bit more apparent because, ooh. Alright. A poster reminding the staff to be happy. SRM has been torn out of the bottom of the poster. Okay. The soldier ignores Romano. Well, you have a nice day too, my man. If you get hurt, I'll remember that. The soldier Same with you. If you get hurt, I'll remember that. Flag of the Beshkanstein Empire. Alright, I guess we're going in here. This is just so weird how this is all playing out. Door leading to a room in the hospital. Go in. So do I have the gun? I guess I do. I don't know. I'm confused. A letter addressed to Nobolsi from Manchego. Dearest Nobolsi, you always have been one to think differently, to question my decisions when no other mouse would dare open their mouth. You are no yes mouse. You do not follow my command out of the blind loyalty or fear, but rather out of passion, true genuine belief. I sometimes fear that awarding you commander of the Eastern Beshkanstein army does not do justice to my admiration for you. We had a conversation some time back, and I feel you did not leave feeling fully satisfied by my answers and reason. I hope this letter makes it all clear. Nobolsi, do you believe that mice should be granted freedom to do what they desire, to pursue what makes them happy? I want you to think now and answer honestly. Think about the simple mouse tempted by the pleasure of bait, being drawn in by a mousetrap. Should that mouse be granted freedom? Surely he is making a conscious decision to go eat the bait by his very own will, and yet freedom says nothing about his ignorance. So what say you? Should that mouse be granted freedom to get himself killed? Or should he be stopped? You see, these mice today are no different than our ancestors long ago, inching towards a mousetrap. All of them will be the same simple desire for that cheese, a moment of pleasure, unknowing to the metal bar waiting to snap their neck. Our gods assigned a mousetrap for a simpler mouse. One could say we have, through our intelligence, outgrown the mousetrap. But our gods are no fools. There always will be a bigger mousetrap, a mousetrap larger than us. The gods assigned us flawed. The deity Kaloon shows us this. It couldn't be more obvious. It's written right in front of us inside of the ancient text. We were never meant to live in the perfect utopia. Yet the SRM tries to cover this up. Why are they so unwilling to listen to the gods' heed? The bait is too tempting for the simple mouse. The bait will always be too tempting for the simple mouse. But I am much more than a simple mouse, and so are you. We are their only hope for extinction. I await the day you return, Nobolsi, when all this is over. You are a true friend, a glimmer of light in this dark world, but soon we shall bring light to the whole of Everstrong. Yours truly, Manchego. Alright, well, it's about to go down pretty soon, boys. Yeah. That's all you guys do, ignore me. Well, there is indeed a pocket, if there is indeed a gun in my pocket. We're about to find out right now. And who is this? Romano, sir. Is that so? At last, I meet the mouse who helped kill General Ellington. You're a true hero to the Empire, Romano. Manchego would be proud. But excuse my rambling. What did you need? Nothing, sir. I just wanted to meet you. Shoot Nobolsi. You know what? If I was down to sacrifice myself for some random person who worked with me, there's no way I can't sacrifice myself for my wife. So, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna shoot this guy, and then that guy's gonna turn around and shoot me in the back of the head, but so be it. He's crying. Damn it, Rope! I got shot in the back of the dome, as I thought I would. General Ellington of the SRM-BF. Commander Nobolsi of the Beshkanstein Army. Two renowned military leaders, known across the whole of the Everstrong, dead. Both armies lay fragmented, broken. The tactical and the strategic fighting reduced to a chaotic bloodbath, laying waste to a once glorious city. The governments desperately scrambled to assign new generals to the city. But it was too late. It no longer mattered. The morale of the soldiers had been shattered. The casualties grew greater by the day with no foreseeable end. When it was announced Commander Nobolsi was dead, the state kept its promise. Romano's family was relocated to Sevstrunk. Pecorino and Sniffy never learned Romano's fate. That's terrible. A tribute to every mouse who died in the hospital. Oh, you gonna toss it at me this way, huh? Yeah, here's all the here's all the mice, it's plural, that you allow to die here, Falcon. I didn't allow to die, I just made a lot of errors early on, I'm just saying. Sometimes the rules and the orders were a little bit not too apparent. Well, I guess we'll hold off over here to see anything else happens, but we're gonna start wrapping it up here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad I waited, but I'll be honest with you, anybody else that's not me, I imagine, would have probably quit out. It's just weird how it just stops and the game's still running, but just no action whatsoever. It's just really confusing. But luckily I waited enough to give it some time and we found it. Now I've heard there are different endings to the game. If there is any interest in maybe another run, doing the opposite of everything I did, I could do that. But again, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if you're enjoying it and want to see another run with the opposite options. Let me know in the comments. I leave a thumbs up in the video. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the series in general. It was fun, short and sweet, but I really enjoyed it. Got that entire papers, please-ish type of mechanic. So I'm going to wait until something, if anything happens. If it does, we'll leave it in. Otherwise, we'll wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Check out some other series on my channels. There's plenty of things happening at all times. I will catch you next time.